Welcome to my channel Rare X Coin. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin, a historic U.S. coin that every collector should know about. Did you know that some 1979 dollar coins are worth far more than their face value because of rare varieties, high grades, and collectible mint errors? In this video, we'll explore the history, design, mint mark secrets, current values, rare Type 1 and Type 2 varieties, and the hidden treasures that could be sitting in old collections right now. Stay tuned because this coin might be worth more than you think, and you won't want to miss these valuable details. Top 3 First coin. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 is one of the most famous modern American dollar coins, and remains a favorite among collectors today. Introduced in 1979, this coin was created to honor women's rights pioneer and suffragist Susan B. Anthony, making it the first circulating United States coin to feature a real American woman rather than a symbolic figure. The 1979 dollar attracts collectors because it was struck at the San Francisco Mint, and includes several important varieties that can be worth significantly more than face value. Many collectors search through old proof sets and inherited coin collections looking for valuable examples, especially the famous Type 2 Clear S variety. While most examples are affordable, certain high-grade and rare varieties have sold for impressive prices, making this coin an exciting piece for both beginners and experienced collectors. The story of the Susan B. Anthony dollar began during the late 1970s, when the United States government wanted a smaller dollar coin that would circulate more easily than the large Eisenhower dollar. Rising production costs and the need for a more practical dollar coin led Congress to approve a new design featuring Susan B. Anthony. The coin was first issued in 1979, a period when America was experiencing economic challenges, inflation concerns, and increasing efforts to recognize important historical figures. Although the coin represented an important milestone in American numismatic history, the public often confused it with the quarter because of its similar size and color. As a result, circulation was limited, but collectors quickly recognized its historical importance. Today, the 1979 issue is remembered not only as part of the first year of the series, but also because of its important proof varieties that continue to generate collector interest. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of Susan B. Anthony facing right. The design was created by Frank Gasparro, who adapted Anthony's image from historical portraits. Around the portrait appear the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1979. The reverse design also was created by Gasparro and depicts an American eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch. This reverse was originally used on the Eisenhower dollar and commemorates the achievements of the American space program and the Apollo missions. The coin is composed of a copper core covered by outer layers of copper-nickel-clad metal. It weighs 8.1 grams, has a diameter of 26.5 millimeters, and features an 11-sided inner border that gives the coin a distinctive appearance even though its outer shape is round. These design elements make the Susan B. Anthony dollar instantly recognizable among modern U.S. coins. The mint mark found on this coin indicates that it was produced at the San Francisco Mint. Unlike many circulating Susan B. Anthony dollars that came from Philadelphia and Denver, most 1979 examples were struck as proof coins intended for collectors. Proof coins are specially manufactured using polished dies and specially prepared planchets to create sharp details and mirror-like surfaces. The San Francisco Mint has long been known for producing high-quality proof coinage, and the 1979 issue is no exception. For collectors, the mint mark is extremely important because it helps identify specific varieties and influences value. The famous Type 1 and Type 2 mint mark varieties exist only on the 1979 proof coins and are among the most discussed modern U.S. coin varieties. The mintage figures for the 1979 Susan B. Anthony proof dollar are substantial, with approximately 3.68 million proof coins produced. While this means the coin is not rare overall, certain varieties within that mintage are much scarcer. The Type 1 filled S variety is relatively common and appears in many proof sets. The Type 2 clear S variety, however, is significantly scarcer and is highly sought after by collectors. Because of this distinction, the specific mint mark style often matters more than the overall mintage number when determining value. Most standard examples are common, but premium quality specimens and Type 2 varieties can command strong prices in today's market. When discussing value, condition is everything. A heavily worn or damaged 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar may trade for only a few dollars if it is a proof coin with noticeable issues. Nice proof examples found in original government packaging often sell for around $5 to $15. Better preserved examples with attractive surfaces can bring $15 to $40. High-grade proof coins certified by professional grading services may sell for $50 to several $100s depending on quality. The famous Type 2 Clear S variety is much more valuable. Average certified examples frequently sell from $100 to several $100s, while superb gem examples can exceed $1,000. Some of the finest known specimens have realized several $1,000s at major auctions. As always, values change with market demand, grading standards, eye appeal, and certification status. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar is also known for several collectible varieties and errors. The most famous variety is the Type 1 and Type 2 mint mark difference. On the Type 1 variety, the S appears blurry or filled, while the Type 2 variety displays a sharp and clear mint mark. Collectors carefully inspect the mint mark because this single feature can dramatically affect value. Other collectible errors include off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, doubled dies, rotated dies, and wrong planchet errors. Although these errors are much less common than standard coins, genuine examples can command substantial premiums. The more dramatic and well-preserved the error, the higher the potential value. One reason collectors enjoy searching for Susan B. Anthony dollars is the possibility of finding hidden treasures. Although most 1979 proof coins were sold directly to collectors and are unlikely to appear in circulation, many examples remain tucked away in old proof sets, estate collections, inherited coin albums, forgotten safe deposit boxes, and coin jars. People often overlook these coins because they assume all modern dollars are common. However, discovering a valuable Type 2 Clear S variety in an old collection can be a rewarding experience. This treasure hunting aspect continues to attract new collectors to the series. Before selling any 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar, collectors should carefully examine the coin's condition and determine whether it is a Type 1 or Type 2 mint mark. Even a small difference can significantly affect value. Professional grading by services such as PCGS or NGC may be worthwhile for high-quality examples. Collectors should never clean a coin because cleaning often lowers value and can leave permanent damage. Proper storage in coin holders, capsules, or archival quality flips helps protect the surfaces and maintain long-term collectability. From an investment perspective, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar continues to enjoy steady collector demand because it represents the first year of issue and includes the famous Type 2 variety. While common examples are unlikely to experience dramatic price increases, high-grade certified specimens and scarce varieties have shown strong long-term performance. Modern coin collectors frequently build complete Susan B. Anthony dollar sets, ensuring continued demand for attractive examples. As grading standards become stricter and premium quality coins become harder to find, the best specimens may continue to appreciate over time. There are many fascinating facts about this coin that casual collectors may not know. Susan B. Anthony became the first real woman portrayed on a circulating U.S. coin. The coin's reverse design links it directly to the Apollo moon landing program through the eagle on the moon motif. Despite being intended for widespread circulation, the coin was unpopular with the public because it closely resembled a quarter. The resulting circulation problems eventually led to the creation of the Sacagawea dollar years later. Additionally, the Type II Clear S variety remains one of the most famous and widely collected modern U.S. coin varieties. As we reach the end of today's coin journey, remember that the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar may look like an ordinary modern coin, but certain varieties and high-grade examples can be surprisingly valuable. Check your proof sets, inherited collections, old coin boxes, and family keepsakes because you never know when a hidden treasure might appear. Next up, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin is one of the most important modern American dollar coins ever produced. It was the first circulating United States coin to feature a real woman rather than a symbolic figure. The coin honors Susan B. Anthony, a leading advocate for women's rights and women's suffrage in America. Because it marked a major change in U.S. coinage history, collectors continue to search for examples today. Although millions were produced, certain high-grade specimens and error varieties can be surprisingly valuable. Many people still find these coins in old collections, bank rolls, estate sales, and forgotten coin jars, making them an exciting coin for both beginners and experienced collectors. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced in 1979 as the United States Mint searched for a more practical and economical replacement for the larger Eisenhower dollar. The Eisenhower dollar was often considered too large and heavy for everyday commerce, so Congress approved a smaller dollar coin that would be easier to carry and use in vending machines, public transportation systems, and daily transactions. The year 1979 was historically significant because it marked the launch of a new chapter in American coinage. Susan B. Anthony became the first actual woman depicted on a circulating U.S. coin. Her appearance represented recognition of her decades-long fight for women's voting rights. Despite the historical importance of the coin, the public never fully embraced it. Many people confused the coin with the quarter because of its similar color and size. As a result, the coin saw limited circulation success, and large quantities remained in storage. However, this lack of popularity eventually increased collector interest, especially in well-preserved examples and unusual varieties. The Denver Mint produced a substantial number of these coins in 1979, identified by the D Mint mark. Today, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar remains one of the most collected modern U.S. dollar coins because it combines historical significance, affordability, and the possibility of valuable errors. The obverse, or front side, of the coin features a portrait of Susan B. Anthony facing right. The design was created by Frank Gasparo, who served as chief engraver of the United States Mint. Around the portrait appear the inscriptions Liberty, the date 1979, 13 stars representing the original colonies, and the national motto In God We Trust. The reverse displays an adaptation of the Apollo 11 mission insignia originally used on the Eisenhower dollar. It shows a bald eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch, symbolizing peace. The Earth appears in the background above the eagle. Around the design are the inscriptions United States of America, $1, and EPLURIBUS UNUM. The coin is composed of a copper core clad with outer layers of copper nickel. It weighs approximately 8.1 grams and measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter. One of its most distinctive features is its 11-sided inner border, often called a hendecagonal rim, designed to help distinguish it from a $quarter coin. The D Mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado. On the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar, the mint mark appears on the obverse near the lower left side of the portrait. Because this coin was produced in Denver, every genuine 1979 D example should display the D mint mark. The Denver Mint was one of the primary facilities responsible for producing circulating coinage for the nation. While mint marks help identify where a coin was made, they do not automatically make a coin rare. However, collectors often compare mintage numbers among different mint locations to determine scarcity. In the case of the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar, the Denver issue is generally considered common in circulated grades, but becomes much more desirable in exceptionally high mint state grades. The Denver Mint struck approximately 288,015,744 Susan B. Anthony dollars in 1979. This enormous production figure means the coin is not rare in ordinary circulated condition. Millions were saved by collectors and stored by banks, making lower-grade examples readily available today. Because of the large mintage, the 1979 D is considered a common date rather than a key date. However, scarcity increases dramatically when searching for coins with exceptional strike quality, brilliant surfaces, and top grading service certifications. High-grade examples become increasingly difficult to locate because many coins acquired bag marks and scratches during storage and transportation. The value of a 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar depends heavily on condition, eye appeal, and whether any significant mint errors are present. In poor condition or heavily worn condition, examples typically trade for around $1 to $2. Average circulated specimens generally sell for $1 to $3. Fine condition coins often bring $2 to $4 depending on market demand. Extremely fine examples usually range from $3 to $6. Uncirculated coins are where collector interest becomes stronger. Typical mint state examples often sell for $5 to $15. Attractive MS-64 and MS-65 examples may command $20 to $50 or more. Coins graded MS-66 and higher can become significantly more valuable because truly premium examples are harder to locate. The finest known certified examples have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Exceptional registry quality, coins with superior preservation, and eye appeal have achieved strong auction prices because advanced collectors compete for the highest graded specimens. Actual auction results vary depending on market conditions and grading standards at the time of sale. Although the standard 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is common, collectors actively search for error coins and unusual varieties. Double die errors can occur when design elements appear doubled due to hubbing issues during die production. Off-center strikes happen when a coin is not properly aligned during striking, creating a dramatic misaligned appearance. Clipped planchet errors occur when part of the metal blank is missing before striking, resulting in a curved missing section. Die crack errors are created when a damaged die transfers raised crack lines onto the coin's surface. Broad strike errors occur when a coin is struck outside its retaining collar, causing it to spread wider than normal. Rotated die errors are also collected because the front and back designs are not properly aligned. Wrong planchet errors, though extremely rare, can be worth substantial premiums because the coin was struck on a blank intended for another denomination. The more dramatic and well-preserved the error, the higher the potential value. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is that examples can still be found in unexpected places. Because so many were saved and stored, they often appear in inherited collections, estate sales, old piggy banks, dresser drawers, and forgotten coin jars. Some banks occasionally receive Susan B. Anthony dollars from customers and release them back into circulation. Collectors frequently search coin rolls and dollar coin boxes hopping to find high-grade examples or rare errors. While finding a valuable error coin is uncommon, it is still possible, which adds excitement to every search. Many valuable discoveries have been made simply because someone decided to inspect old coins before spending them. Before selling a 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar, carefully examine its condition. Small differences in preservation can significantly impact value. Look for strong luster, minimal scratches, sharp details, and attractive surfaces. If you believe the coin may be an error or an exceptionally high-grade example, consider having it evaluated by a professional grading service. Collectors should never clean their coins. Cleaning often leaves scratches and unnatural surfaces that reduce value. Even a coin that appears dirty can be worth more in its original state than after cleaning. Proper storage is also important. Use coin holders, capsules, or archival quality albums to protect coins from moisture, fingerprints, and environmental damage. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is not generally considered a high-risk investment coin, but it remains popular among modern coin collectors. Demand has remained steady because of the coin's historical significance and its role as the first circulating U.S. coin featuring a real woman. High-grade certified examples and major error coins have shown stronger appreciation than ordinary circulated pieces. As collector interest in modern U.S. coinage continues to grow, premium quality examples may see increasing demand. While common specimens are unlikely to make someone wealthy, exceptional coins can command impressive premiums. Many people mistakenly spend Susan B. Anthony dollars because they assume they are ordinary pocket change. The coin was the first circulating U.S. coin to honor a real American woman. Its reverse design connects it directly to the Apollo 11 moon landing through the adapted mission insignia. The coin's similarity to the quarter contributed significantly to its commercial failure, despite the mint's efforts to create a practical small dollar. Another fascinating fact is that the Susan B. Anthony dollar returned briefly in 1999 because supplies of dollar coins were running low before the introduction of the Sacagawea dollar. This unexpected return added another chapter to the coin's unique history. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar may look like an ordinary dollar coin at first glance, but its rich history, connection to women's rights, unique design, and potential error varieties make it a fascinating collectible. Whether you found one in an old collection, inherited it from family members, or discovered it in a coin roll, always take a closer look because condition and rare errors can make a huge difference in value. If you enjoyed learning about the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar, make sure to like this video. Leave a comment below telling us if you own one of these historic coins, and subscribe to the channel for more rare coin discoveries, value guides, and hidden treasure stories. And before you spend any old dollar coins, check them carefully. You might be holding a collectible piece of American history right in your hands.